Well guys, today I want to talk about the best bases in Muldraugh. This is going to be an ongoing series. Today we're going to focus on the 4 best, or at least my 4 favorite bases in the Muldraugh region. Let's go ahead and check them out. Now, the first just outside of town base location I want to look at today is in Muldraugh, and it is directly west of the Pizza World here, which is dead center towards the southern end of town. Now, we're going to go ahead and shoot on over. And it is literally right here in the woods. You have got your barn with your pigs and your sheep. 2 different fields with farm animals already set up for you. Real nice location, especially for beginners to the game. You have a gigantic barn here. Gigantic barn here. You will be ranching it up long term with this location. That door's locked, but you can see inside. You've got storage facilities. And then you've got a nice little 2-story home with an adjacent 2-car garage with tons more storage. The only thing this area is missing is a freshwater well. And with it being a 2-story home, you can very easily knock a wall out and pipe water into this sink here. So you got yourself a real nice little 2-story home. Real nice location here. Plenty of space in the yard. And you're just off the main road, so you're not going to have to worry about crowds too much. You've got ample storage. You've got ample space to work on vehicles. Very little building required. Very little building required. And again, just off the main road, just west of town. You're going to avoid the main crowds that are walking the thoroughfare, and you're going to be just a hop across the road to loot Muldraugh to your heart's content. This is a very safe early game base, especially for new players. Now, Courtman Medical is probably the most well-known base location in Muldraugh. Maybe not, at least for me. This is where I base up when I am not feeling like crafting, when I am wanting everything to be pre-made, when I am wanting this to just be already set and ready to go. Don't have to build any walls, don't have to build anything. It's fully self-contained. Everything it's got is everything you need. It's got multiple entrances, multiple exits, 2 kitchens, I believe, giant storage room, plenty of refrigeration. In fact, more refrigeration than you could possibly need for a single-player playthrough. Multiple restrooms, and then the upstairs is pretty fun too, because you've got a really nice master bedroom, and you've got some other space up here for multiple storage needs. Now let's go ahead and get it all opened up so you can see. But this is the ideal location for someone who wants to be in the very center of town and doesn't want to have to deal with any of the crafting, the building, the maintenance, any of that stuff. You are pretty well set, and you can expand everywhere. This is just north of the gated community that is down here in the bottom right corner, southeast corner of town. And you can go west into the suburbs and along Main Street to do any sort of looting you need. This is a very good base location. Again, new players or people who don't want to get into too much of the crafting, you cannot go wrong with Courtman Medical. Plus, it's generally already stocked with food and medical supplies, so you are just in a primo spot to get started. Can't recommend this base location enough. Now, this mixed-use property in central northern Muldraugh is probably my favorite place in Muldraugh to base up. because you've got this nice little convenience store here that is full of goodies that you can dismantle and use this space for anything. You have an enormous amount of storage here. You have another hall full of storage here. This is blocked off, but you can pick these up and move them out of the way, if you so choose. I'm not, because I don't feel like emptying it out at the moment. But then you've also got two other buildings that are attached to this same area, and they are fully fenced in with tall fencing. So you don't have to worry about crowds wandering in. We're going to climb a fence because I don't want to break windows, just to show you guys. But this home is very nice. It's fully furnished. It does not have a second story, so piping it becomes a pain in the ass. But it's an excellent home. Again, fully furnished. Got all the goodies that you need, all the amenities that you could need. And then you also, this is why I like it so much, have a foundation with a frame already partially built. So if you want to go ham with your crafting, this is a fantastic location to do it. Plus, you have a full functioning farmhouse right next door with chickens and a field full of already prepared produce that you can loot and cultivate in the future. So yeah, if you're looking for a crafting heavy build and you're wanting to be just in the heart of town, right to the north of town, you've got a gas station just to the west, you've got quite a few factories and warehouses just to the northwest, and then you've got all sorts of suburbs and trailers surrounding you to loot. This is a fantastic spot and a lot of fun because you can kind of go nuts with your crafting here. I've built up to a 3-story home on this foundation here. Very fun, very fun. And then you can just go ahead and build your rain barrels, pipe it all in, drag a sink over from a bathroom elsewhere. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. So yeah, Muldraugh is a fun town. There's a lot of good bases. This is probably my favorite one for crafting. West of town is probably my favorite one for isolation. And Courtman Medical is my favorite one for if I'm just wanting to post up and have a good spot to sleep one off and head back out to kill more Zeds. The fourth location that I'd like to show you in Muldraugh, or near Muldraugh, takes a little bit more time to get to. Now this is what I like to call a homesteading location. It is surrounded on 3 sides by water. You can gate this off, although it takes some effort. If you go... Just a quick note from Editor Tim. This is the area that I should warn is absolutely packed with Zeds on normal settings. So heads up, be forewarned, McCoy Estate is deadly the first time you get there. Back to the last part of the video. If you go all the way around the property, it is fully enclosed in water, although you will have to gate off some smaller sections. You have a gigantic garage and workshop that already has quite a few goodies in it, along with a bunch of storage space. You have pre-done gardening plots that are stacked with goodies for you to pull. The first time I cleared the gardening plot, I got 57 watermelon, along with a ton of other stuff. There is a northern gate that heads out. There is a pen for livestock. There is a built-in shed down here with refrigeration units inside it and 2 dock slips. There are no boats in this game, although I'm sure with mods there are. Good fishing location there. And then if you walk the perimeter of this lake, you will find that there are only a small handful of gaps You can pretty easily plug up with some log or wood walls. It takes three, I believe 3 log or wood walls to block that gap. Another 2 or 3 to block this one. I think this one's just 2. And you have this entire forested area inside to clear if you so choose. This gap here is significantly bigger. It takes some time to build across, but it's not feasible. It is doable. And then all the way over here to the east, you've got another moderate gap, nothing too terrible to deal with. And after that, you are completely enclosed, I believe. There might be one more gap down here. We're going to do a full walk around just to make sure, because this is my favorite out-of-town base, my favorite rural location. Yeah, there was one more gap there. So yeah, block off those 2 moderate gaps to the east, 1 large to the north, 1 large to the south, and 2 small to the northwest. Sounds like a lot when I say it like that, but it's really not. It's really not much once you start chopping down all these trees. And again, you've just got so much space to build with. You've got so many of the new crafting materials. You have a freshwater well, a pump well. It gives you all the necessary goods that you could possibly need when it comes to your water needs. Your water needs are taken care of. And then we've got this gorgeous rustic 3-story home. That is just stacked with all of the modern comforts. You've got another giant garage. This one's built in. Get your rear exit there. You've got plenty of storage. You've got some kitchen space. You've got another toilet there. You've got this is your backup kitchen here. If we go all the way around, that was your generator room that I walked past. You got a bunch of storage here. Got another kitchen here. Oh wait, no, this is more storage. Storage, refrigeration and storage. And then you've got 2 sets of stairs that are going to lead up. You've got one in the middle, you got one in the back, and then you got one outside, actually. So you got 3 sets of stairs. Now here we've got an interesting little bedroom, bathroom setup that leads outside as well. Giant walk-in closet there. And you have a 2nd-story kitchen. It's right here. This is probably the most unique and useful base location in the entire game. Like, you've just got so much stuff here. So much stuff. This could be good for an entire team of people that wanted to stay here. Got multiple rooms on the top floor here. Multiple bathrooms on the top floor here. The always impressive wood stove. Classic furnace. And then even more storage. So yeah, that is the McCoy Estate. It is probably my favorite location in the game. On the map, it is pretty far to the north and a little bit to the west of Muldraugh, or it is southwest of West Point or southeast of Riverside. So it is a good central location for all 3 of those towns. Takes a little bit of drive to get there, and once month 2 rolls around, keeping this road clear is an absolute pain in the ass unless you want to go through the trouble of paving it, which takes a lot of effort. And for some reason, the map does not show the body of water that is here. But there is a rather large body of water right here. So yeah, that is the McCoy Estate, and the final of my 4 locations in Muldraugh that I recommend basing up in. Alright guys, that was my 4 favorite bases in the Muldraugh area. Let me know in the comments if you think I missed any of really good ones, or if you think any of my choices were poor. I appreciate you all coming by. Thanks for watching. Like and sub if you haven't yet. Take care.